Oh, welcome to my channel, my tiny tube. I'm Standing Turtle. I'm a Heoka, a empath to the nth. A clarier, if you will, or if you won't. Either way, either if you believe me or not, I'm still these things. I'm a spirit having a human experience. I'm a tiger. I was born near the tiger, so I have some of those aspects. I'm a ram. I'm an Aries, so I have some of those aspects. I'm left-handed, I'm right-handed. I'm ambidextrous, I have all three of those aspects. We are all I just look at every person, every being on the planet as their own little mirror on a disco ball. And if you don't know what a disco ball is, go Google it. Go look it up. Look it up. Look up disco ball. And we all have a representation of what we want, what we choose to reflect in life. And for many years I reflected shadow aspects. I still do, I still can, I have those tendencies, but I'm trying to raise my vibrational frequency, so I just don't pay attention to that stuff. I really try. At the same time, I'm a human, so I like to dance, I like to engage, I'm competitive. I don't like hurting people. It's bad karma, whether it's physically or emotionally, so it's kind of a tricky little-handed deal. There are a lot of people, they don't believe in karma. They're gonna. They're about to. They're about to figure it out. It's cool. We all learn lessons. I didn't start out knowing all this. Heck, every day I learn new stuff. I used to get mad when younger people taught me about things, and now I'm just like, oh, that's because they're closer to spirit. And now kids are being born, and they ain't listening to their parents when they're just talking. They just start talking about their past lives, and that's all that when I was younger, and we imagine. That's all imagining is remembering the lives that you've lived before, and you're taking on those aspects. And some people have a better recall and are in a better position to live out those life experiences. Actors. The gladiator that just is perpetually gonna die in the ring, winner or loser, it's still the pro sport game today. It's just in modern time, but the same mindset, the same frequency. People get stuck in vibrational patterns, and they just don't know that there's so many more places to go, that time is so much more than just something that's not right on your wrist. I'm one of those watch breakers. I'm a slider. I don't really think that I break watches. I just think that because our frequency is so, we just make them wonky. I make things wonky. It's what I do. I'm quirky. I'm one of those quirky people. Not one that in a passe kind of, I'm the kind of quirky that fucking people don't like being around. I'm a novelty quirky. I'm good on TV. Guess not. But in real life, people just don't really like my vibe. Or they really do. But mostly they don't. The fearful people don't like me. Like my shirt. Came up with this idea when I was 9. It says, straight people like rainbows too. And on the bottom in the yellow is my tag, my exclamation point and question mark, and they share one dot. Because to me, it's a frequency. It kind of looks like a heart. That's what love is. That that's what I used to think it was, until all this stuff happened, and it wasn't lovely. It was terrifying, straight up terrifying. A lot of shit happened when I was a little girl. So, what I determined a long time ago, it's just a vibrational frequency. Love and hate, it's the same vibe, man. It's the same vibe. The only difference that determines the emotion of love and hate is the person that is receiving the emotion. and how you determining the situation. I lived in hate for years. I hated everything. People were so mean to me for so long. I just was trying to make friends. Then I got grouchy and surly and salty and gross because I just started treating people the way they treated me. But that really taught me about karma, because all that blah I put out came right back splat at me. So I had to learn how to speak my feelings in a true and honest way, because I was never taught. People in my family, and I always wanted to. I was always the big, soft, mushy heart, you know, the big. I'm sure. I was tested for everything as a kid. I had a speech impediment. That's why I speak so clearly and I'm so loud now. And people are like, "Oh God, you're so loud." I'm like, it's because I fucking hate repeating myself, and I want to be sure that you hear me the first goddamn time. Yep. So, anyway. You know, I was the Asperger, I don't even know what they called me, because my parents didn't care. They were too busy hating each other, so it didn't, dude, kids these days, man, you guys have it a lot different. Well, kids then had a lot different. I just had a weird set of circumstances to teach me a weird set of lessons, and I learned them, I hope, because it's making me softer. It's making my heart softer and less angry, because anger is just going to kill me. Anger is just going to kill me, because I ain't going to hurt another person, because I don't want that kind of karma. So I know it's just going to come back down on me being mad about stuff. So I got to drop that anger. Meditate. I try to meditate every day about an hour. Sometimes I get more, sometimes I get less, but these are my daily disciplines that I can do to add to the world. And I don't understand why other people can't do their part. Why they got to be, what do you got to do that's so important that you can't meditate? That you can't be still? That you can't maybe think of ideas that are better, that you can't acknowledge something, that there's somebody or something bigger than you that you can tap into. No, you too important, you that big. Grown people don't do that, it's woo-woo. Fucking swear at that woo. Yeah, everything's woo-woo, people. You're about to find out the woo-woo of it. The woo-woo is about to smack you in the face. So I was, by all intents purposes, the retarded kid. Only back in the early 80s, mid 80s, they don't have special class. They just put you in the dumb kid class. And I wasn't dumb. I just didn't like the stuff that they taught. I was always independent because nobody wanted to spend time with me. I had so much energy, they didn't know what to do with me. So it's just go out and play. So I just always did what I told them when I went out and play. Like, I got my first bike. I was 4 years old. I went in the garage, got a wrench, took the training wheels off because I wasn't going to use those baby training wheels. And I've pretty much been hit the ground running ever since. But I did it in such a, because I'm Aries Sun and I'm Cancer Rising and Scorpio Moon. So I had all this vinegar and spit and fire and just girth and just moxie and I just want to learn, but I never wanted to destroy, and I never wanted to harm. Come on, Artie Pants. Come on in, buddy. You're welcome. Come on, handsome man. Come on. You like to make an entrance too, like Benny sometimes? You can. Go ahead. Good boy. Good dog. Good boy. Go say hi. Come on. Good boy. Get in your spot. Get in your spot. See, even that occasion right there, about 2 years ago, I would have just been like, it would have been in a different scenario, because I had so much ego. I had so much of my own self-will, I just wanted to do, and everywhere. And the more I wanted to do stuff, the more people would meet me with, "You're not getting your way. I don't care what your way is. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get it." And then sometimes I would push back so hard I'd end up getting my way. But oftentimes I wouldn't. And then the authority figure started paying attention, because they have their studies, pick on these kids, pick on these people, pick on this shade, pick on this demographic, do this. And then we'll just tell them that you're just doing your job. I really like what Don't Drink the Kool-Aid does. I was watching her video this morning, and there was a screenshot. Never explain, and it says the Nazi had a phrase which covered all bases by the state. Für Irish, I don't speak German. I am Hezig though. Hezig. H-E-Z-Z-I-G. I'm sure my ancestors didn't do it. No, I think there's a couple draft dodgers, but we healed that karma. Not to worry. If you're Irish, what it means is it's for your safety. And there was one account when I was growing up. I lived in Reading. RPG are just always dicks. I don't know about the account of it now, if anything's changed. But I can only speak from my experience from then. And it was like 1996. Somewhere around there. 95, in that neighborhood. And I lived in an apartment, and I had a roommate, and I had gone to a party, and I was wasted. I got a ride home, and I was walking up the stairs, and I put my key in the lock, and the lock stuck. It legitimately, like we had a problem with it. It would stick. The key would stick. So it was troublesome, stone cold sober on many occasions. So on this occasion, it did it, and RPD drives by, and I'm in my own apartment. My roommate's asleep. I'm trying to be quiet, and they call me back down. And I'm just like, fuck it. I just want to go in and go to bed. I'm right there. My key is in my lock, literally. And they call me back down. And then they say, for your safety, we're going to put you in handcuffs. I'm just like, I live right there. No, don't argue. Are you getting loud with us? See, that's the thing, it's all that shit. It's all that stuff that's why, because they acted like that for years and years. That's how karma works. You can't be a dick your whole life and then just die in freaking elite status where everyone loves you and thinks you're great from killing people and stuff like that. Your career because you were just doing your job. I was never coddled. I was never coddled. And you will find the people that reign with the hardest fist, that they give the least amount of consideration and or lenience, are the biggest fucking pussies in the world. Have never had a goddamn thing happen to them. Have their asses wiped their whole life. They're all running the governments. It's a circle of greed. I do not align myself with any political affiliation. I don't align myself with anything that is a reindeer made-up game. Money isn't real. People are real. People are chasing money, not real. The cracks of society are getting wider. More people are following through, while rich people just have conversations back and forth. It's a hindrance. That is retarded. They pay themselves, they take our money to create cognitive dissonance, to never fix anything, waiting for people to get mad and going, why are you so upset? Well, bitches, because you have fucking everything you need. When you change offices and jobs and everything like that, the moving man comes to your house, moves your stuff, you just get there, and then they unpack it. Other people, you don't live like everybody, so people that don't follow the rules of the majority of the people have no goddamn business making rules for the majority of the people. Is that sinking in at all? It's for your own safety. Sinking in at all. Anybody? Is this fucking thing on? Am I talking to myself today? Tap, tappity, tap, tap. Family takes care of family. I saw that. A football player says, I'm not going to play football anymore. That's cool. You think you have enough money? Because a lot of these contracts are multi-million dollars for fucking running up and down the field. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It doesn't matter. Direct deposit, fucking chunks of just cash. You don't got to do nothing. But he just adopted 2 baby. That's cool. I've been taking care of my mom since I was 15. Did 6 years in the United States Air Force. Only 6. You want to know why I only did 6 years? You want to know why I'm not a goddamn fucking veteran? Because their standards were shit. And it was just another swinging dick wiener club where people that were in charge, things were ran contingent on how they felt that day. What do you think, Colonel? I don't know, General. Golf in Virginia Beach? We'll call it a training mission today. Okay, sound good. Call George, call Buck, call Biff, call all the boys in Virginia Beach. Tell them we'll come. We could be there by 2 o'clock, or we'd be there by noon. Play a good solid 18. Maybe chase some tail. Be home by dinner. That's all in the government. That's all they do is they fly around. They play their chess games, and they're like, it's for your own safety. Let's fucking ruin, And it's my brothers and sisters in arms. The things that they've had to do because they've just doing their jobs. I think the people that made them do it should have to do it. They never do the dirty work. They never do the dirty work. Anyway, family takes care of family, right? I quit working to take care of my mom, to keep her out of a facility of any sort. And I don't trust anybody in the state to help me take care of her. And I keep trying to make friends. I keep trying, but people just keep deeming themselves pretty much unworthy because they don't even want to fucking meet me partway. They just, want all the goodness without anything in return. I got one friend in real life. One friend. One friend that I see. I got to give her a couple hugs yesterday. She got some good news. I was really happy for her. But I got trust issues, see? You know why I got trust issues? Because people keep doing shit that's untrustworthy and then saying that it's my problem. And that it's all that thinking. I'm like, dude, the gig is up. I don't let people get in my head anymore. They don't get to say who I am anymore. They don't get to tell me who I think anymore. I quit talking to my same flame because it's just not fun anymore. She's not my same flame anymore. She just isn't. How about we just be done? Quote, how about we just be done? I still have no idea what you want. It's because I keep saying I don't want anything. I just want to hang out. I don't know how I can't be more clear than that. But people that don't think that way, people that have ulterior motives, can't think without ulterior motives. It's that Einstein quote, you can't fix a problem with the same consciousness that creates it. It's that, only reverse. You're still frustrated by me. I don't see the point. And I was just like, okay. And I don't argue anymore. I just don't argue. I just don't have friends. Okay. I just don't have friends. I'll just keep trying moving towards, our little cabin in the woods. Me and Mom. We're just going to be the old spinster ladies. A little cabin in the woods. Me making my pet furniture, my dog on it. Trying to freaking fight technology because they change it every week. And you know what? That's the thing. And that is so funny that people are so on such a drive to freaking get rid of money. That is the stupidest thing in the world because programmers are dumb and technology doesn't work. And what are you going to do if you need to go? It don't work. It don't work. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll get tech support on it. Well, tech support's all too busy watching YouTube videos or I don't even, are people even still watching YouTube videos anymore? I mean, I'm kind of out of touch because, I look for new interfaces, but all I see is more of the same. Paid membership required. And I'm like, I thought we were supposed to be inclusion-based. I thought we were supposed to be moving more into inclusion-based. Guess I was wrong. I'm wrong a lot. I'm right a lot. I'm wrong often. I would say I'm right, correct more than 51%. but I'm wrong a lot too. But it's a balance. It's a balance. I don't trust people that are right all the time. I don't trust people that are always to something. That's why I'm like, dude, I hope people freaking don't ever think I'm too nice, because I'm a dick. Because people start thinking I'm too nice, and they get, I got these lights and stuff, and they get the wrong ideas, and then they, I say something, and they're like, oh, you're just, dude, I'm me. I am exactly me in my astrology. I just try to live from my spirit and less from my ego. But my ego still exists. And I meet people where they meet me energetically. So if you're going to be a dick, that's okay. Just be ready that I'm going to match it. I'm gonna. And people don't like how I match. They don't like it. And I just use my words. I I know the antagonists my whole life. I've been surrounded by the narcissists and the antagonists. People picking on me until I freaking erupt. But I don't put my hands on them. I'll freaking I'll smack on a wall. I'll freaking hit on a hood of a car. Stuff like that. Anything I can get my combustion out. And then people are like, see, you can't contain yourself. But the people that that don't have passion, that don't have vigor, that don't have that, they have no spirit. They're all ego. My military, it used to be a lot more when it was, but I had to put up with a lot of bullshit, and it's just the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy. I've tried so hard my whole life to get physically fit and stay physically fit because it's better for my body, and it's something that I've always contended with is my weight. People have, fat. My grand, oh, that's all you. You're fat. They had me in fucking Weight Watchers when I was 12, 13 years old. Now, granted, I had started my period when I was a week after my 9th birthday. It's very young. To be that uncomfortable for that. And I never wanted children, so that's part of my karma too. That's what I get. So I never wanted a freaking bun in my oven. You know why I never wanted to have a kid? Because it would have broken my heart the first time that they looked in my eyes and said, I hate you, admit it. That's why I never had kids. Because my mom used to say it because I heard it. I didn't want to hear it no more. From something that I made. So, I opted out. It was my choice. I missed out on a lot of joy because of that one painful significance that I've had to live over and over and over and over and over again. See, not everybody has really rad parents that are all kind and loving. A lot of people are orphans. A lot of people are orphans with parents. That's common. Your parents just didn't know what to do with you. They just didn't understand you. My dad thought it was cool when he found out I like girls, because then maybe we could go cruise for chicks together. He's the kind of guy that I like to warn girls about. Anyway, it's my stuff. See, this is the time to let that, in emotions, I don't get hung up on emotions, man. I let them flow through me. It's before. I used to, what would happen before is I would feel emotions like that. It's okay, tuck. And then I would not allow myself to feel them. And I would go take that energy and use it in a negative way. And like a day like this weekend, like the energy's like right now, I'd just go day drink. I'd start day drinking. I might have already started day drinking, because then I could pass out, and I'd start out, and as long as I stay in a high vibrational space where, where I'm getting my way and my ego's happy, but as soon as something twangs, and if I fall into a frequency or a line of thinking a trajectory that puts me in a low vibrational place, oh Lord help us all. You know? I don't care about mom either when I drink either. I'll just take off and, I don't care about I don't care about no laws, no nothing. It's my way or the highway, and I act just like all the bureaucrats. And I don't want to act like the bureaucrats, so there's no spirit in that, so I just abstain. I do eat my can of cookies, though. I do. I make good can of cookies. My karma cookies, I give them away, man. I want everybody to feel as good as these, and they taste pretty okay. Usually frickin' can of cookies taste like ass. Never really ate ass, but... Good boy, Tut-Tuck. You say, come here, Scratchy Nubs. Come here, say hi. Oh, you want to go under? Good morning, handsome. See, I can't be mad. I can't be mad, because I get mad, and these guys freaking freak out, because they are also sensitive. This guy spent his first 6 months of his life in a rabbit cage. He has a bunny tail, too. A rabbit tail, because the freaking controller, I'm just doing my job, breeding dogs over and over, creating unhealthy dogs over and over so you can buy them. Adopt. Don't shop. I'm adamant about this. All of them came from the same rescue, Beagle Basset Rescue of the Heartland. Check them out on Facebook if you still got that, or if you don't, I don't know. They're a wonderful organization run by really freaking top-notch ladies. So, his tail got slammed in the gate, and he's the kindest, most loving, gentle soul creature. So I can't get mad. I can't get mad because they get too upset. So I have to keep my energy field down here. I have to. I'm not always good at it, so I dance a lot. I'm dancing all over the house. I'm dancing in the grocery store. I'm dancing all over the place. Family takes care of family. I've heard that. My brother said that to me. Last time he said that, I was in a pretty bad way. And what's funny? What I've determined when people say that? It's really mean. They say it and they mean it. But what they're saying is there's two sides. Family takes care of family. But there's the heart space in what people don't speak. So what he's saying is, I don't consider you family. Oh, bugger. Okay. Guess I'll have to try and do it by myself then. And I've been trying. And people watch. I want a job that I can work from home at my leisure. And I keep trying to create this, with my dog beds and stuff. But, and I think that these are the things that are open up. I'm going to, in the next week, after the 21st, 22nd, I'm going to call a real estate agent. And I'm just going to say, I don't know what you can do for me. But if there's a will, there's a way, and I got a will, so hey, hey, hey. In taking the next right action, I got a couple of totes. See, sometimes I just don't feel good. I just don't feel good. I just get tired of not feeling good, because that 6 years I worked so fucking hard, and all those years in IT where I crawled around under the desk on the dirty fucking floor amongst people's snack food and shit and grossness, because I just had to do my job. I didn't even get paid as much as these mofos did, man. Oh. So, we're going to end this on a positive note, because I got to get my breakfast. I think we're going to do French toast this morning. That's what I was going to talk about yesterday, and it slips through. I was going to talk the New Age Ranger. That was my job in the Air Force. I was an Age Ranger. There ain't no danger to an Age Ranger. I'm always support, man. Every job function, what can I do to help? And then people take it and take it and take it. I'm ready to start collecting some of that shit back, man, that karma. I really am. I'm ready. I'm ready to receive. So, mom can live the same day. I have a harder time with that. My mind's different than that. So, one of the things that we do to keep things lively around here is the food we eat and how I mix it up. See, and every good food, I've been to a lot of good restaurants and had a lot of wonderful food all over the world. Panorama and Crete Hotel, some of the best food, Mediterranean food ever. And it's all because if you're in the Mediterranean, all food is Mediterranean. Just like Turkish coffee. Coffee in Turkey is Turkish coffee. Coffee in Greek is Greek coffee. It's all mud. It tastes good. It's pretty cool. I learned a lot from the locals. You always ask them, if you want to know what the heart space of a place, go to where the people go that live there. Don't go to where everybody else goes. That's stupid. So, our diet, our variety of food. And I love to cook, and I'm a good cook. Mom was a terrible cook growing up, just because she had too much stuff on her mind. She could never be present, So I'm a very good cook. So I'm very disciplined. I have to, because I'm almost. You do too many things at one time. That's how bad things happen. So, and mom, and she's healthy, dude. She's 69. Yeah, she had a stroke when she was 38. She also has every single one of her own teeth. I make her brush her teeth every day. We don't even have running water, but I bring her the cup. Or just spit her, and it's just, and we stretch. We have our stretch time, and she's very agile. She ain't lost it because she still uses it, and we different foods because it helps with her agility. And we have different practices because it helps. That's why people lose their cognitive function. That's why diabetics have to get freaking their feet cut off and stuff, is because they don't move, and then their feet, which is the nerve endings to every organ, everything in your body, it's where they all hit the ground, where you ground, where you meet our maker, Earth, and then people neglect it. And then your heart doesn't beat, I got problems, low heart rate, low. So I got to keep my stuff up, because I meditate. I could probably be one of those people where their heart beats like once every 10 minutes or something. Maybe at night I do. Who knows? I never let them monitor me for that, but I've had all the other brain scans done. So food is really, and that in itself is balance, because I think about all the spirits that contend with their food stuff. And I know people, my heart just goes out to so many people and things, just because I can relate on so many levels. And that's about all I got for now. I hope you have a rad day. Peace.